Good morning, it's Friday the 29th of July and this is your daily outlook. Investors are still worried about a Eurozone debt contagion and worries intensified after an Italian debt auction which resulted in the highest borrowing costs in 11 years. Further weighing on the single currency is rating agency Moody's action to put Spain on a review for a possible downgrade. The euro shed 1% against the dollar, dropping as low as 142.54 from 144. Attention now shifts to the Eurozone Consumer Price Index data, which will be revealed today at 9 GMT. The US dollar continues to weaken against the basket of currencies as there's still no sign that the US policymakers will reach an agreement on the US debt ceiling. Failure of raising the US debt ceiling by August 2nd may result in the US defaulting on its debt obligations. The yen also appreciated further after the Japanese economics minister said that an intervention in the currency markets is difficult, raising speculation that there will be no action before the August 2nd deadline. Yesterday, initial jobless claims showed a drop to 398,000, while the market was expecting 412,000. Focus now turns to the US Consumer Confidence Index. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar dipped to a 4-month low at 77.45 from 78.02 trading yesterday as poor risk appetite spurs higher demand for the safe haven Japanese currency. Versus the Swiss franc, the dollar continues to be under pressure, trading near a record low at 0.7989. The Australian dollar plummeted against the dollar on growing concerns over Eurozone and US debt crisis. Against the greenback, the Aussies stepped away from a 28-year high at 110.79 to 109.46. Aussie's neighbour the Kiwi also fell against the greenback to 0.8649 from 0.8752. On to commodities now. We see oil prices ticking higher to $97.99 a barrel from $96.18. Gold edged lower to $1,602.82 an ounce from $1,620.10. Silver also ticked lower to $39.30 an ounce from $40.55. Now let's take a look at the currencies to watch out for. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 142.50 with a preference to enter into long positions at 142.60. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 77.90 with a preference to enter into short positions at 77.80. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 109.25 with a preference to enter into long positions at 109.25. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 162.65 with a preference to enter into long positions at 162.80. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.9450 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9450. Let's have a look at commodities now. We have the oil pivot point at 98.10 with a preference to enter into short positions at 98.10. The gold pivot point is at 1602 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1602. And the silver pivot point is at 40.45 with a preference to enter in short positions at 40.45. Today's calendar and market movers are the Europe Consumer Price Index in July, which is forecast to gain 2.7%. Canada Gross Domestic Product in Q2, which is forecast to gain 0.1%. And the US Consumer Sentiment Index in July, forecast to fall to 64. Now on to equity markets. US equities were negative yesterday with the SP 500 down by 0.32% and the Dow was down 0.51%. European bourses were mixed with the FTSE up 0.28%, the DAX was down 0.86% and the CAC was down 0.57%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 0.60% and the Hang Seng was down 0.73%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good weekend.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.